Hello everybody and welcome back to the next in our series of our Minecraft series. And yeah, I didn't think of that very well, did I? Hello anyway and welcome back. So we are in the Nether hub, as you can see, and the thought occurred to me, I've still been meaning to get around to doing some decorating in here. As you can see, this stuff's kind of been here for a while, and this is basically all that's done. I was kind of hoping that other people would sort of like jump in and, you know, add their own little touches to things. Unfortunately, obviously, with real life stuff happening, everyone's, you know, really busy, and, you know, it's fairly quiet on the server, so it's kind of rapidly... Why is there a hole in my wall? Ah. Anyway, I'll have to get some more. I think I've got 2 bits here that I can patch this up with. Well, 2 of them anyway. So yeah, so on the way back from Peggy's place, I've got, you know, all of this stuff, you know, decoration-y type stuff, and I thought, you know what, maybe now's the time that I make an effort and, you know, try and decorate this area a little bit more, make it look a little bit more homely. So that is going to be my plan for the immediate moment. I don't know how much I'm going to get done. We'll have to see. I kind of want everything to be different, so I don't want stuff that's too samey. But you know, try and get some, you know, sofas and things in, and, you know, just make it look a little bit more, you know, like people were supposed to, you know, be in here. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's where we are at right now. So I'm going to crack on with this and try and get as much of it decorated as I can. I'm kind of leaving the top empty, because a lot of this is for, you know, mainly for shops upstairs, and, you know, obviously there's still a gap under this stair, and there's actually a little bit behind my portal on the other side. So, but anyway, that's what I'm going to do for the moment, and, you know, try and make this a little bit more homely and less room for things to spawn in, because we do have a bit of an issue that ghasts can actually spawn in here in certain places. I think like here is one. Because there is just enough room for them to do it. So sometimes you can pop out of the railway system and there's like a ghast sort of sitting here waiting for you, which is always fun. But yeah, so I'm going to get cracking and hopefully be able to make this look a little bit nicer. I don't really know how much I can do, but we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to get on with it. Okie dokie, people. This is... I've kind of done as much as I really feel I can. I'm being a little bit limited as what I can do, especially as I'm trying to make everything look different. But I think I've got... So as you can see, we've got some red carpet down. I've just put some different colours in the corners. We've got some sofas going. Changed some of the paintings out so they're slightly smaller, don't look so glaring. Again, just a little bit of splash of colour here and there. Some bookcases. A couple of standing lamps, mainly only in this corner. I've kind of made this like book corner. But yeah, some sofas, some coffee tables, some nice plants in the middle. A couple of nice, and then like a big massive waiting area here. As you can see, red carpet is the theme throughout. And yeah, and we've put like a big dining table here with some food on and a cup. And we've done the same sort of over here. So yeah, all in all, I'm quite pleased with it. To be honest, like I said, I don't think there's going to be much else I can really do right now. So we're going to head back to my base and get all these shulker boxes sorted out. And I think I need to get the shulkers from over where Chas is building, because there's like 6 or 7 that are just full of stuff that I don't actually think we're using. So I'm going to have a sort through those, take out anything that's useful for him, and then dump it all back in the warehouse. So that's me for now, guys, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. And I think we're probably going to try and focus on maybe making a slime farm today. See if we can figure out where the slime chunks are and go from there. I think they're relatively simple to make, so hopefully we shouldn't have any issues. But apart from that, yeah, so we'll see you guys later. Alright guys, so we've made it back. We've done all our sorting. Now, I will admit, I've had to resort to a little bit... I wouldn't exactly call it cheating as such, really. I don't feel it's cheating, because let's be honest, how else are you going to find these things out any other way? But anyway, so in case you haven't guessed, with all the grid borders, I've been on to Chunk Base to basically find out where the slime chunks are. because let's be fair, how the hell else are you going to find them any other way? So I've been actually really lucky. So, and obviously, so there's a golem farm, and that guy, that one lone guy that's on his own up there, is still going. So I still have got my stupidly ugly track up there. But anyway, basically this area here, which you can see that I've started marking out the corners with just these andesite blocks here, we're going to be doing this underground. But basically I have two slime chunks right next to each other. So this one and this one are both slime chunks. So I'm hoping that I can do some form of like combine the two, so I like get double the spawn rates for the slime. So obviously I don't actually know why I've cleared all of this stuff off the top, because I kind of need to go down. So I'm going to use like here, and I'm going to have like another sort of entrance here, and it's going to go down, and we'll go down a little ways, and I'll probably dig down, round and through, just make sure there's no caves anywhere nearby in any of them. But yeah, so this is going to be where my slime farm is, which is quite good, because that means I can kind of AFK next to both, and I'll be getting iron and slime at the same time, which is pretty good. And I think I'm just about in range for my pumpkin and melon farm, which is on the other side as well. So we might be able to do like 3 farms at once, which will be pretty cool. But yeah, so this is basically my new project now. So we need to get on with this and dig down. And well, first things first, I need to go to YouTube. I've got no idea how to build a slime farm. I've seen a couple like on videos, like on the Hermitcraft videos, what they've built them. I don't know, like iron golems are a thing. But apart from that, I've literally got no idea what to do. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time watching some YouTube videos, and you know, make sure whichever one it is expandable, so it kind of, or I'll just, you know, try and duplicate it so they work like next to each other, and we'll go from there. So yeah, so we'll see you guys in a bit, and hopefully we'll have the start of a work. Well, it won't be a working, but we'll be making a start anyway. So we'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay, so there's a new plan. I've been looking at a few YouTube tutorials on making slime farms, and from what I can see, it involves a lot of digging and digging and digging and digging, and every single one has said get your haste beacon and make your life a lot easier, and obviously I don't have one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some supplies together, and I am going to go in a journey. I know where at least 2 nether fortresses are, so we're going to go and do that, and I am going to attempt to farm myself some wither skulls, and then try and find a wither and not die, and yeah, and go for that. So that's yeah, the slime farm is kind of on hold until we get that. I'm kind of super curious to fight a wither anyway, so I will obviously record that when it's happening. But yeah, so I'm not going to record the whole thing about me fighting withers, because from all accounts it's going to take a very long time. But yeah, that's going to be this is probably going to take me a while. I think they've got like a 1 in 40 drop rate standard, I think I saw, and with a looting sword 3, which I happen to have, it drops to 1 in 20. But yeah, and I'm not exactly the best at not dying in the nether, so that's yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. So yeah, so every time I seem to say I'm going to do a slime farm, something comes up. But yeah, I think this is definitely going to be worth doing anyway, because I think having a beacon is going to make my life a lot easier, especially when doing stuff like slime farms and areas with lots of digging. So I'm going to get to that, and hopefully when you see us again, we'll be getting ready to take on the wither, and that should be interesting, because I've got no idea what I'm about to face, to be honest. So that should be fun. See you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so here's the thing. There may have been an issue, and I may or may not have possibly destroyed half the interior. In fairness, it wasn't my fault. Wasn't me. I didn't do it. So basically, what this sort of thing happens. Get lost. So yeah, so basically what happened was I was out hunting for wither skulls and stuff. I had a load of stuff, so I thought I'll go back to my base. I was literally getting ready to stream, I thought I'll nip back to my base and drop everything off, resupply, ready to go again for the stream. And so just to walk you through what happened, we came through this hole over here, and I came running back over here, and I just went straight through the middle like I usually do. Now, over roughly where that pigman is standing up against that wall was a ghast. So I comes running through here, and the ghast sees me and shoots. Unfortunately, he was so high up, he couldn't get the angle properly, so he hit the lava block wall, or the wall for the lava lamp. Consequently, flooding this entire area in lava. And then what happened is me, in a blind panic, was basically pillared up with what I had to get over there to try and block all the bits off, and I fell in down here. Got pushed in lava into this corner. For some reason my character refused to eat anything, even though I was, like, you know, trying desperately to do so, and I tried to mine 2 blocks. Unfortunately I mined them too high because I was trying to jump out, and because I think my elytra was glitching out or something, but it basically wouldn't let me jump. I basically died in that corner, surrounded by lava. So all of my equipment went, like all of it. Every single last piece. So the first hour of my stream was that luckily I had a replacement set of equipment, and this is my only elytra that I have now. I basically had to re-enchant all of my tools and everything else. So yeah, and of course the main panic was, obviously this staircase was on fire, and obviously all of these are made of wood, and all of these contain all the very expensive and time-consuming books that I made. So yeah, so that's gone. All the staircases are gone. The only thing that really survived intact was my bargain emporium bookshop. Okay, and sorry, we're back for that. I had to, one of the kids needed me for something. So yeah, so as you can see, this is just complete destruction. So all of this now has to be redone. I am going to change the design. I'm not going to keep the 4 massive staircases in. I'm going to change it for something else, and I'm probably going to get rid of the lava lamp as well, because it's just too dangerous to be in it. It was a cool idea, and I still like it, but it's going to have to go. I can't run the risk of this happening again. I say there's still too much open area in here to you know, for gas to spawn, and when I redo it, it's probably actually going to be worse. So yeah, so this is going to have to go. So everything else is going to have to go on hold while I do this. So I've got to rebuild the bookshop, I've got to rebuild the bargain emporium, because basically there isn't going to be the gaps in here anymore. So I'm going to change these up, and it's going to be set out slightly different. But yeah, so I don't know how much time I've got left in this video right now. And I appreciate that I've gone from one plan to another plan to another plan, plans within plans within plans and all of that. But yeah, I need to get this redone, because this is going to drive me crazy, especially as I go through. So I did manage to get 2 of the wither skulls I wanted, so that's good. It only took me, I think, how many? I didn't actually get my first one, I think, until 85 wither skeletons. So I got one after I killed about 85. Like the 86th one gave me a skull, and then somewhere in between the 86 and the 108 I got the second one. So yeah, it took many, I think I streamed for like 2.5, 3 hours. The first hour was taken up redoing my equipment, and the remaining sort of 2.5 hours was just literally just me hunting with the skeletons. And yeah, so I'm gonna go back to my base, and I'm gonna grab a load of materials and stuff, and come back. And the first thing I need to do is get rid of this lava lamp and figure out what I'm going to put in its place, and remove the remaining bits of staircase and floor and everything, and basically rebuild this from scratch. So this slime farm doesn't seem to work. It's like the game is telling me I'm not allowed to have one. I genuinely don't understand why it's doing these things to me. I mean, I appreciate some of it's my own fault, but still, it's Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go back and try and figure out what I'm gonna put in place here for the stairs. The only one problem is going to be these nether portals, because that's there. I might have to move that a smidge, possibly. Anyway, I'll work that out later. And yeah, so I need to start working on the new whatever it is I'm doing. So we'll see you guys later. Alright guys, so we're here. I've got a load of supplies. I've got various different styles of blocks and things to use in here. Still not entirely sure what I'm going to go, but what I need to do first is I need to move nether portals. I need to move these bookshops, and I need to actually, I might not need to move the bookshop, possibly. Might leave the bookshop there. I might be able to work around it. Likewise, the same with this shop. I might jiggle them around so like the entrances are actually on the inside. Save me actually having to move the entire lot. I'll have to see how I'm going to work this one out. But yeah, so I am going to clear all of the wood off the floor, all of the staircases, and I need to, but the most important thing I need to do is get all the lava out of that. I think I'm just going to replace it with glowstone for now, because that just happens to be the thing that I've got. And you know, I quite like the idea of having the dome thing in there. I'm not sure how the glowstone is going to look in there. I'll have to see. But yeah, I've got a couple of ideas. So I've got stone bricks to use for stairs. I've got nether bricks to use for stairs. I've got andesite. I've got wood. I've got nether quartz. I'm kind of not sure on the nether quartz, because I don't know if that's just going to make it too white in there. I kind of want to use the stairs to break up the color a little bit. But I've got some options, so I might like build one staircase each corner, just to see sort of what they end up like, and then we'll go from there. So anyway, I need to get on with clearing this lot out, and yeah, and doing something with that as well. So alright, eat up. Hopefully I won't get attacked by any ghast while I'm doing it, and hopefully let's get this place back to as much of a blank slate as we can and go from there. So see you in a minute. Okay people, I'm back. Finally done it. Believe it or not, this is actually 5 days after the last recording. I've actually ended up with a sickness bug, which has basically put me in bed for 4 days. I haven't been near a computer or anything, so this is actually, I've been on now for maybe like an hour or two, but honestly this is the first time I've been on in nearly a week. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do 2 videos this week. I'm not entirely sure. I'll try my best, but there may very well just be this one, just to warn you. And this one will be a little bit on the shore. As I said, I've lost nearly a week of record. I've lost, well, say 4 to 5 days of recording time, really. But anyway, we have made progress. As you can see, I've got shulker boxes up the wazoo at the minute. But yeah, so I've rebuilt the inside. So this is the design I've gone for. In here, so we've got a combination of the nether brick and the white concrete, and I must say I am very pleased with how it's turned out. It kind of looks like one of them weird puzzles that you're supposed to stare at and see other things, but I really like it. I like the colour scheme. I think it's done quite well, and you can see I've tried lighting up the orchard, and the lava ball has gone. I've replaced it with glowstone. Not the best looking block in the world, but basically it was kind of my only option really. Ideally I'd probably want something more like in a sea lantern, but I haven't got any of those yet. So I've also put some nether brick wall all the way around the outside. This bit's still largely undone, so we're going to have to watch out for gas, but as you can see I have moved my shops. So now all 3 are up here together. So again, the Emporium is just here. Again, it's nothing fantastic, just kind of made like a little pyramid-y kind of temple type thing going. Bookshop is, cake shop is pretty much the same. I've just chucked some carpet in, and this is the bookshop. Now you can see I've kind of, sorry my voice is going a little bit funny. You see I've kind of tried making it look like a bookcase shelf thing. It hasn't quite worked out how I expected, but it's not bad. It adds a little bit of colour to the room, and obviously the roof isn't amazing. As we all know, I struggle with roofs and trying to get roofs to work properly. But yeah, so that's, I'm not entirely sure if I should stick with the brick on the end either. But there we go. So we go inside. It's all nice and bright coloured carpet and stuff in here, and you can see we have all of the different ones. Now, I am fully aware that I'm missing Bane of Arthropods and the two Bane ones and the Curse of Vanishing. In all honesty, I haven't bothered because they're not really anything that I feel is going to be of any use. But pretty much every other book we have got, and this is all done in here. So this is all nice and sorted. And yeah, that's basically be it. I haven't really had a chance to do much else. Like I said, I've been ill for a very long time. My little girl was actually ill on Christmas Eve, and all through Christmas Day and Boxing Day. And my son had it, and then sort of 3 or 4 days passed, and we were like, "Oh, happy days." Well, it wasn't even 3 or 4 days, probably like 2 days, and like me and my wife were panicking we were going to get it, and then I ended up with it at stupid o'clock in the morning. On one of the nights, I can't even remember now, and yeah, and it's basically put me on my backside. I literally didn't move out of bed for 3 days. Yeah, it was not pretty. But anyway, so yeah, but we have managed to make some progress. I say some of this I did before I got ill, and I've managed to get on for sort of like an hour or so to finish it off. But yeah, this is it now. I still need to get a wither skull, but I'll be honest, I'm still not 100% with it at the moment. But yeah, I need to kind of clear all this up and take this back to my base, because I've literally just got tons of stuff everywhere where I've just gone backwards and forwards and all of that. So I kind of just need to move all of this stuff back to my base, and yeah, this could take a little while. Anyway, yeah, so I'm probably going to call the video here, because there's not a lot else to do, and all I'm really going to be doing for the next probably hour is sorting all of this stuff out. Again, I apologise for the shortness of the video, and I do apologise if I only managed to do one video this week. Like I said, the illness is not a lot I can do, and I say I haven't been able to get out of bed. So I do apologise again for that, guys, but I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a rating. Don't forget to subscribe. Come drop me a follow on Twitch. I am going to make a concerted effort to get back on my schedule for next year. And yeah, it's Happy New Year and all that good stuff as well. So hopefully we'll grow the channel in the new year, and I'll see you guys again soon. So bye.